Hey everybody, it's Tim with Broken Dice, bringing you a quick little channel update. And this channel update has to do with actual tabletop gaming, believe it or not. Yes, I got stuff in, and I mean, I got lots of stuff. I didn't realize I'd been ordering so much stuff. Well, not a lot, just been waiting on this. This is finally got my Pyrrhus stuff in. Yeah. The Antigonid, Antigonid, one-eyed, and his son Demetrius, Epirus, whichever Diadochi this one is. I don't know. It just says Diadochi. I wonder if it's Ptolemy or Craterus or Lysimachus, maybe? Yeah. But again, we got the Pyrrhus model. That'll be fun to paint. Yeah. Only problem is my Romans are Caesarean Romans. That's the only problem. Oh, I can't wait to go through that. That looks like it's going to be a blast. Now I have Greeks on top of Greeks that I can use. I have lots of Greeks, but my Romans are a little later time period. I mean, organizationally a tiny bit different. Well, maybe not a tiny bit, but it'll be fun nonetheless. I will use the Romans that I have and the Greeks that I have, and that'll be good enough. Oh, can't wait to get into this one. Oh, one of my favorite time periods. Then I got carried away with books. It seems to be my theme this time is books. So yeah, I got the Dacians and the Gathe War. Yeah, the Osprey got me this time. I spent a little too much time perusing and did a little buying. The Seleucid armies. And this is something I've always been interested in. I was always thinking about how to do like part of this, the naval part of this time period. And I'm sure there's somebody out there that 3D prints this sort of scale of ship. And I think it would be awfully fun to do, especially in conjunction with like a campaign. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Yeah, among other things, my brain never turns off. I don't think. Here we go, and then again, some more of the campaign series books that I really love. These things. I mean, and bovines. That's going to be a good read. In Stokefield, yep, 1487. Yep, that'll be fun. I really don't have any 28 millimeter Stokefield, but what I do have for Wars of the Roses are Bacchus little 6 millimeters. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Is when I start doing my War of the Roses, I'm going to do it in 6 millimeter. That'll be fun. And then one other if you watch some of my latest videos, I did some stuff on solo wargaming, and I was looking like for a way to do counters and stuff that you could put on a base, but yet they wouldn't be like so big it made things look, well, gamish. You have too many tokens on the table, too many counters, too many die. It just looks a little cluttered. So I've been looking for like a little bitty counter thing, and my guy at Litco Graphics just happen to have some stuff, and I buy an awful lot of stuff from Litco Graphics. And so this is a 20 millimeter base. Okay. And this is a tiny, oops, find it, tiny little counter that goes up to 6, which is, for most units in Hail Caesar, that's their stamina. Check this little, check this out. It's so cute. It's so very tiny. And you can put that, like, you could hide that on a base, like on a 40 millimeter base in between guys or something. You could put that back there and nobody'd ever see it. And it'd be there. I could use these counters for their stamina. I could use it for their what I was calling my strategy points, you know, where you give the random value. And instead of having like great big poker chips and stuff like I was doing, like, oh, let me reach. I was doing stuff like with a poker chip and rolling a random value for it. Here, I got this. Whoa. Roll a random value, bring it up on that little counter, and put that right on the base somewhere, and that would be hidden. I think that I've come on to something here for my little solo wargaming project thing. So if you guys are looking for a tiny, small little counter that you can use, it's just that little wheel sort of thing where you could just turn it and, whoops, like, yeah, just turn to the value you want. And I like this part of it. They come apart. They're magnetized. Okay. So there you go. I got that from Litco Graphics. And I think those will come in very handy. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I've got some more Persian cavalry on the table. Oh, and one other thing. I watched Dom from Boots on the Table. He did some War Games Atlantic Napoleonics and Greatcoats. Well, just so happens that, you know, when you order from Warlord Games, you get a little gift in there sometimes. And I got, believe it or not, Napoleonics and Greatcoats, the French. Now, if I could do a whole army in greatcoats, maybe them and Russians in greatcoats, I might do Napoleonics. I think I might, because I know I've got one more sprue of these that they've sent me, and I think I might do those just to see how I like painting up these miniatures. And I think, I don't know, I want to see how they turn out. All right. That's an awful long video over next to nothing. So I'm going to end it here. I hope all your projects are going well. I hope you show more restraint than I have lately in purchasing things. If not, just put it in that big pile of shame and carry on. All right, that's enough of this video. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you next time.